Hey yo, what's up? You know it is the one and only triple the G.O.D. And of course, welcome back to your favorite YouTube show, Run That Rex. And yeah, here we are. We now stare directly into the abyss, which is the end of this game. Is that because once I go through that door, there's no coming back, and we got a couple of boss fights to take care of once we do so. But before that, I figured, what I'm saying, that we could preface all the boss fights and the violence that will occur with our final mini game of this run, and that being some game of Crane Fever. So let's see what's really. I'm liking this. Alright, you know what? I'm loving this. I'm like Justin Timberlake and Snoop Dogg. Da, 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 da. I'm loving it. So if game you want to drop a big Kirby right next to the thing, please do so. Please. Yeah. Well, that's a little different. That's a little bit different. But, I'm going to go with the smart money here, because the smart money will be to take the little Kirby and drag him all the way that way, because there will be no way that I would be able to, get the big Kirby all the way over there. So, we'll take the 3 up, call it that. And with that being said, I'd like to take the time and salute all the mini games we played throughout this run, and with an even 80. I don't know if I was able to pull off a 4-up. I think I did pull up a 4-up like early on, so we can check that off of our to-do list too. But this is it. Now it's time to get serious, because it's party time, and I'm gonna go on her as plain old normal Kirby, because to me personally, this is the best way to handle this boss fight with DDD, because DDD has a couple of attacks, and most of them, revolve, running into you with a hammer, or trying to dive into you, or high jump. I'm with that, what I'm saying? It's like, handling DDD is, a you thing. I personally, with the way I play this boss fight, I love coming in here using the throw ability. The throw ability is awesome against DDD, and ouch, it hurt. You can't do it. We just want to win the boss fight. It don't have to be perfect. We just try to get the job done here. Ooh, I shot that a little too early. But, well, I guess while we do have the time to talk about that, is that one of the things that, that is new to this boss fight for DDD, if you play Kirby's Dreamland, is that he puffs and flies. So, you have to give DDD some credit here for, trying to innovate his offense. So, ain't nothing wrong with that. And more star to the face. I'm liking how this is going, other than that accidental bomb, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, you just mainly just want to stay in the air so he can't crash into you. And then just wait for him to bounce and stuff and run under him and stuff. It's really not it's not really a hard boss fight to even deal with, because he only has a couple of attacks that are actually lethal. So, one more star should take care of it, as long as he wants to prevent me one, and you will. And you're done. And there we go. No sweat. Hey, try to dive me one more time, man. What's wrong with you? We win. That's the Soul Rock. Put back together. So, we just gonna get the dream. DDD. Dog, what is you doing, man? Off. Off, Kirby. Off. No. Backward. No. We are ending this now. Game over. We have nothing else to do. Get off. Get off, Kirby. Slam dunk it, baby. And that's it. We win. Or not. Okay. I'm sorry for doubting you. You the man. Shoot us to the skies. And here we are. The first half of our final boss fight against the Nightmare Ball. And really, it's really actually a shoot 'em up segment, which is another one of those things that, becomes standard fare in later Kirby games, where, usually the final boss fight has a shoot 'em up segment such as these, and you really want to avoid stars and not get bonked by them. So, because there is a second part to this, unfortunately, and you really want to have the energy for that second part, because that one's a little more, it's a little more involved. I think that's the word. Ooh, you try to skate too close. The other thing you have to watch out for in this boss fight is that you actually have a time limit. And that time limit involves Kirby skirting himself on the face of Popstar. And I don't mean like that. I mean like literally him crashing back into Popstar and dying. So you really want to be careful here. But oh wow, they're gonna aim it at me. You done though, you done. So we'll go into the final part with half of our hit points. You know, it shouldn't be any problem because this next part is easier than this actually because you know it's a little more. Well, actually, I'll just show you. We will sit and I will let you enjoy this intro because what you are about to hear is some of my most favorite music in Kirby history once this passes. So Kirby, go ahead, dodge the stars. You know what I'm saying? You are the man. You are greatest. Oh wow. Best music ever in a Kirby game that is not Butter Building. So, and this is the nightmare, everybody, and you know, the whole point to this boss fight is you want to whack this guy with stars. I'm like, you can do melee attacks against him, but you know, they don't do as much damage, which I think is kind of weird because, okay, that hit you. You know what? See, I'm not going to be a complainer. I'm not going to be a complainer. I'm just going to enjoy the awesome music and enjoy spanking you in front of the whole world. And, you know, it's cool. It's cool. See, I did that last time, and nothing hit him. I don't get it back. I guess, you know. See, that's another mistake. Oh, I got him twice. Sweet beans. I like that. But all you really have to do, because a lot of it's like, if you just watch me play this boss fight, it's like a lot of stuff that the Nightmare actually does is very telegraphed. And, you know, usually you can bonk him on the back, you know, with a melee attack, but it's harder to try to actually hit him with a star. And that's the other thing that your melee attack, when you jump, is that what you can do is that you can hit him with a melee attack and it also block anything in front of Kirby. So, you know, he's mostly invisible when he jumps, but, you know, there are some frames where, you know, Kirby can still get his pink self hit. So, you know, be careful of that. See, that's an example of a melee attack, and as you see, it didn't do as much damage as if I would have hit him with a star attack. But, you know. Oh, wow. That caught me off guard with that one. Okay, no, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I will give you that. Oh, yeah, this is over. Oh, one more thing. Make the final effort. Shoot the star to defeat the final enemy. We've already done that, game. I just forgot to pause you and read you for the children's poem. This is over. All he needs to do, oh yeah, game. Oh, what? He did not just parry all of that. You know what? No, I'm not going to complain. This is over. This is over. All you need to do is just set yourself up for an attack and, you know, we can go about our business because Dreamland saved. Come on. No problem. And that's that. We win. I'd like to thank you all for joining us today, for me being awesomer than you, because I'm triple to G.O.D. So, if you'll excuse me, gotta get my narrator voice on because I got stuff to read. So, Kirby fought to find the Star Ride. We did that. But King DDD didn't mean any harm. We know that now. Bad dreams had invaded Dreamland. So that's what happened. A nightmare came to the Dream Spring, okay, I'm with you so far, and tried to cause pain to the people. Now that sucks. DDD foiled the nightmare. Now DD, how did you go about doing that? By hiding the Star Ride from him. Oh, so that's what that was about. DDD helped Kirby beat the nightmare. Well, I did most of the work. Now everyone's dreams will return. I like that. And tonight, Dreamland will sleep well. We did it. We did it. I'm a little teary. Just give me a second. You the man, Kirby. No problem. And everything went back to normal until the next game. Well, we have to do it again. It's going to be my pleasure and privilege to do it again real soon. We did it, everybody. We did it. Credits. We love those because those mean that there's no more gameplay to be had. What? I had an awesome time, you guys. I really did. You guys do not know how much, I love Kirby, and I enjoyed playing it, and I enjoyed, playing this for Run That Race. This is awesome, and what else can I say? I'm like, we should have been done with this. That's a no duh. I'm not even gonna stunt. Oh, I remember you guys. Yeah, that boss fight took 2 seconds. See, remembering stuff. And, hey, Krakow. We didn't say anything about Wispy Woods or Miss Paint Roller, so shouts to them too. The Heavy Machine. This boss fight was no sweat. It could have went bad. If we had sucked things in that makes us go nap nap. So there's that. But, and look, affirmative action Kirby. Hi, affirmative action Kirby and stuff and things. Maybe I shouldn't have started talking about, how the run went while trying to be, a complete douchebag to all these people I just spanked. Hey, DDD. See, one thing I did forget to say about DDD that I will now is that a lot of what DDD does in this game is that he's adapted to what Kirby beat him with in Kirby Dreamland, which I think is really cool. And that's it. Oh man. Bye bye Kirby. Bye bye buddy. Oh man. Oh man, this has been a trick and a half, I'll tell you that. Well, let me get back to what I was saying before I start talking about bosses. I had an awesome time playing this game for you guys. I really did. I really, really did. I'm like, I really don't know. Now I'm not at a loss for words as much as I don't know, what to really say. The only thing I can keep repeating is that I had an awesome time playing this game. It's like, I don't really need an excuse to play a well-constructed, great game like Kirby's Adventure, but, I'm glad this is just another one we can check off the Run That Race list. Because there's no way I would ever come back and play this game again. Right? No, seriously. We're not done with this at all. We'll be back to Kirby's Adventure later. Just not soon, but, when I need something to, fill a small little gap, we'll be back to this game. We'll be back. We'll do that. Let me see, because I'm completely at loss for words. All I can say is this game is awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, I really do. I say that at the end of every video. But trust me, there are a billion things you can watch on YouTube, and I really appreciate that you take your time and that you watch the things I produce, man. It's really heartwarming, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how much energy and strength it gives me that, when I don't feel like it, that I know that there are people that watch me play these games and enjoy, so, it gives me that, to do that. It gives me that, to do that. Things that are about to change as far as how Run That Race is about to be constructed, you guys will hear a lot more about that in the end game, which I will, be making a little bit later. So be watching out for that. That'll probably be up tomorrow sometime. Let me see. Anything else? Happy birthday to my cousin Robert, because it's his birthday today. We was about to go kick it hard. We're gonna go get some cake, man. Oh, great. Need some cake. Get some cake in my life, so we're gonna do that. So happy birthday, Robert. How old are you now? Like 89? No, he's actually 12. Happy 12th birthday, sir. Anything else? Let me see. Happy birthday, Robert. Kirby's Adventure is an awesome game, and you should take some time to play it one day. I had an awesome time playing said game. Kirby is best Nintendo character ever. Please hold that shit. I think that's about it. We're done. I'm out of here. Congratulations! Now choose extra game to go on a new and more challenging. What? You gotta be kidding! I knew this was coming. Truth moment? Truth moment, some real talk between, Triple the Guy and you. My original thing was I was going to play extra mode for Kirby's Adventure, but then I decided that, that I wanted to play the game twice, so I played the original mode first and wanted to unlock this. Now, here's the thing. My one little sticking point about Kirby's Adventure. When it comes to the extra game, you have to beat the extra game in one sitting there. You can't save, you can't do any of that, so you have to beat the game in one sitting, and what you get for beating the extra game, doesn't really, equal the work that goes into it. But we'll be playing it soon. Is that this is the only, real thing that, that I give a major +1 to Nightmare in Dreamland for, because there's a legitimate reason to play the extra game, because you unlock something cooler, but then the confines in which this extra game takes place in is that they are moved over to that game that you unlock within the extra game of Nightmare in Dreamland. So there's that. And we're done. We are a hero of lore. We are so awesome. And when you beat the game, that you can go back to any world and play through the games, is that you can play any of the bonus games, which is pretty cool. So we can play Crane Fever, Quick Draw, Egg Catcher, and there's also a boss rush mode, which is pretty cool. And also the extra game. Now you see there's a space there. The space that's there is what you unlock when you beat extra game. You won't be figuring out what that is unless you want to Google it yourself. But we're gonna be playing the extra mode really soon. Expect me, just put it like this. Expect to see Run That Rex Mega Man X4 before you see me play the extra game of Kirby's Adventure or Super Mario Bros. 2, games that, make sense in the chronological of what we have played thus far. But we are coming back to Kirby's Adventure. Do not worry. So, that's it. We done, for real. One more time, happy birthday to my little cousin Robert. We kicking it hard today, so we gonna do what it do. That's just what it is. Run That Rex, we gonna get back to Devil May Cry, and we gonna play something else, and hopefully this weekend, it's going down. Hopefully that if I can get that together, things will finally be coming to fruition. I'll just put it that way. But we're done. Kirby, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you letting me assist you on your journey to put things right that were wrong, allegedly, which were actually wrong. But, Kirby, thank you. Thank you so much for letting me join you on your adventure. You the man, baby. And with that being said, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I am Triple the G.O.D. Of course, this is your favorite YouTube show, Run That Rex. And I'll holler at you guys next time, man. Peace out.